Right, this is Mr. Gordon Hamlow, the Glendora High School basketball coach. They lost. I'm not sure what the score was, but I think you lost by 5, somewhere around there.
44-39.
Yeah, Bishop Amat tonight. And I'm not going to mince words. That was a pretty shitty basketball game.
It was pretty ugly.
And the crazy thing is as poorly as you guys played, you were a few missed free throws or a turnover away from it being really interesting in the last seconds of the game. I know you got frustrated, but you're always frustrated when you're on the court. But what did you take out of tonight?
Well, I thought both sides actually, I'd give them out credit, both sides played pretty good defense.
Yeah.
That's why it was so ugly.
And they battled.
Yeah, I thought both sides battled. It was a great war. I thought we saw some things that we need to correct on the offensive side of the floor. We also saw that while we're getting a little bit tougher and more physical, we're not quite where we need to be, because that's an area that I thought we needed to be better with tonight.
So I don't know if you noticed this, but that 3-pointer right before the half, it kind of set off. I don't know if it carries over into the third quarter. Was that something that you felt like went into the halftime and it affected?
No, that didn't bother me at all. I thought we came out and just didn't get it done.
Okay, because I mean in the third quarter, I think you guys had like 5 points in the third quarter.
16-5, we got outscored, so it would have been a 19-5 run. Yeah, no,
okay,
that was big. But I thought our offensive execution was poor most of the night, and it's execution, and that's part of being young. You're not always good. You get 4 parts going well, and the 5th part isn't going right, and that gets you in trouble.
But this almost sounds like I'm trying to fish for something positive. You guys did so many things wrong, and yet you had a chance to win. I mean, is this the at the very least they're a scrappy group, and it seems like we're only 8 games into the season, something like that.
11.
Okay. Going forward, I mean, I know you have another tournament game. League is coming up around the corner. What is the identity of this team in terms of, in the last several years with Noah and Luke and all those guys, typically you scored a lot of points. What's the makeup of this team? How are you guys going to win games this year?
I thought our defense was pretty good tonight.
Okay.
I thought they played pretty dang good defense. I thought we played pretty good defense, and I thought our breakdowns for both of us were on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay.
And I've watched them put points up. I've seen us put points up too. We put 69 up last night, but we just didn't get it done on the offensive side as well as they got it done on the offensive side today.
Well, and these are those grinder.
You got to make free throws.
Yeah, but these are these grinder type of games that has to serve you well.
Oh, you
in
want
league
to be in
and
these
then
games.
Yeah, absolutely.
What have you be on the right side of these games, but you want to be
more often than not, right? What did Amat do well enough to win in tonight?
They made a couple key threes. They made a big 3 late in the game, and they hit free throws. They got to the bonus in the second half quicker than we did, and that was a little frustrating. Defensively, I thought they got up and they get their hands on you and they get after you. And I thought we handled it a fair amount of the time, but we weren't consistently handling it, and that's the biggest trick.
Okay. If I remember right, didn't you say a freshman led you in scoring tonight?
Yes.
Was it Max? How do you say his?
Hilgenfeld.
Okay. Anything you'd want to say about him or anybody? Did you feel anybody played really well tonight?
That's hard to say. They didn't play well.
Maybe not statistically.
I think we played spectacularly,
Yeah.
but I think we have to give that credit also to Amat's play as well.
Yeah. But I mean, was there anybody that you felt had a standout type game? Everybody did their little bits.
Everybody does their chunk at a time.
Okay.
Everybody contributed at different times, and that's what you got to have. I thought Max, for a youngster, did a very nice job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put a couple of big threes and a layup.
So 11, you expect to be back tomorrow?
I hope so. I think he's got that kind of toughness. He's had a bad ankle for about 2 months now.
Okay.
We have 3 guys with bad ankles, so we just
That's
kind of
so easy to
battled through
re-injure it too.
Oh yeah, it just kind of turns into a rubber band.
What is something you had at halftime? What was not halftime, after the game, what was your message to your players?
We talked about mental toughness.
Okay.
Composure, being calm under fire, tough situations, and that's just something that you got to grow, and that's what young guys have to learn, and I think ours will.
And I think one of the keys, last thing, was if you're listening, Cliff Hamlow, that team needs you on the bench.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to your dad?
We missed you.
Okay.
See you guys.